everybody. My name is Hua, and wait a minute. So I could use my leg to pull this. Wait a minute. Oops. Good. Good. Okay, we're gonna read more stories in this book, okay? So the next story we're gonna read was Seal's Icy Adventure. Ooh, adventure? I wonder what adventure Seal could have. Well, wait a minute. Okay, the first is Seal's Icy Adventure. The next one is The Perfect Present. Okay? Okay, let's read it. Seal's Icy Adventure. Seal was going on an underwater adventure. She dived into the icy sea with a splash. Don't swim too far, warned her mother. I won't, promised Seal, but she couldn't wait to explore. I wonder what Seal saw when she's underwater. Seal saw some tiny light blinking in the water below her. She darted down to take a closer look. It was a group of jellyfish glowing in the light. Ooh, beauty! They waved hello to Seal with their wiggly tentacles. So smart and so beautiful. Suddenly, the sea went dark. An enormous whale was blocking the light. Seal waved a flipper and the whale waved back. It was the biggest animal she had ever seen. I can't wait to tell Mom. Oh, I think this whale needs to be lot bigger. Or this. Seal flicked her tail, flapped her fins, and carried on exploring. She wanted to find out what lived at the bottom of the ocean. The family of crabs were walking sideways along a craggy rock. Ooh, crabs. Whoa, in this book there are so many kinds of crabs. Yellow crabs, orange crab, red crab, pink crab. Whoa. And there's so many seaweeds and more, and some seahorse floating around. Clownfish. Beautiful. They smiled at her and scuttled away, clicking their claws. Whoa. So many and beautiful. There's even a star. Some starfish or sea star. I think sea star. Suddenly, Seal saw a sunken ship lying in the sand. It was an old, dark, and Seal felt a bit scared. Whoosh! An octopus wiggled out of a porthole. Wait, I think this octopus needs to be much smaller. In real life, as I've seen, is an octopus is even smaller than Seal. I think this is an enormous octopus, everyone, making her squeal. I have enough exploring for today, gasped Seal. I wish I can explore too. But I was a people. Sometime I could dive into the sea and look at the seashells to hear the sounds that I love. Seal swam back up to the surface as quickly as she could. Her mom was waiting by the ice hole to give Seal a big hug. I have an amazing adventure, said Seal happily, but I'm glad to be back home again. Oh, as this picture as I saw is Seal hug her mother. And I look, Seal so cute. She wears a blue scarf and also a blue hat, and her mom was a pink scarf with a pink hat. I wonder what her dad, grandmother, and grandfather will look like. Maybe much older, or they're dead or something. But in this, it looked like it just has Seal and her mother, because there was a big, lots of mountains. 1, 2, 3, lots, 5 enormous mountains. And I look around in this picture. There are no animal living here, right? Okay, let's have another one. The next one is the perfect presents. Perfect presents? Ooh. I look at another page. Ooh, hedgehog. Hedgehog has lots of friends, right? What kind of friend? The first friend is a fox. So it went first. The next one is a squirrel. Next, and the third is badger. The third. Oh. And I see the most delicious thing in this story, everyone. It was food, snowflakes, and balloons. Whoa. I literally think can have some pizza or cupcakes, but not today. Okay, let's read it. It was morning of Hedgehog's birthday, and more than anything in the world, she wanted it to snow. It was Hedgehog's birthday? So cool. And nearly my birthday too, but my daddy and my brother's birthday was first. She jumped out of bed and flung open the curtains. But there's no snow. It's not snowing, she said, walking downstairs sadly. Don't worry, said her dad. We'll have a snow party, whatever the weather. Oh. I wonder why in other places when it was winter always has snow. I wish my world has some snow for me to build a snowman without a carrot nose. Later that day, the doorbell went ding dong. Hedgehog's friends were arriving for the party. Dad's make loads of food for us, she says, letting them in. And there were snowflakes, biscuit. Ooh. Big mounds of wobbly jelly and bowls full of yummy sweets. Hedgehog and her friends piled up their plates with the delicious foods. Whoa! This place is amazing. I gonna love it. Let's play Pass the Parcel now, said Hedgehog. They passed around a snowball-shaped gift and ripped off layers of wrapping paper. Wow! A beautiful snow globe, said Mouse, tearing off the last paper. Oh, her fourth friend is Mouse. I think it was her sister, though I didn't know it was Mouse. Next, we played musical snowmen. We jumped around when the music was playing and stood as still as we could when it stopped. Oh, that's funny. The room started to be messy, everyone. But the food look really still. Aren't they eats? Then Hedgehog's mother brought out the birthday cake. It looked just like a snowy forest with white icing and sugar trees. Make a wish. Now, make a wish, everyone called. Hedgehog shut her eyes and blew out the candles and wished really hard. I wonder what her wish. What shall we do next? Asked Hedgehog. We've eaten all the party food and played the party games already. Why don't you look outside? Said her dad, with a smile on his face. Hedgehog and her friend ran into the window and looked outside. The garden was covered in a thick blanket of snow, everybody. It do look a really fun thing. I do wish to play in the snow. It's snowing, cried Hedgehog as she ran into the garden with her friends. We had fun making snowmen and throwing snowballs all afternoon. This is the best snow party ever, shouted her friends. I know, sighed Hedgehog happily. My birthday wish really did come true. So, it's all. Let's get a good summaries. The first one is Seal Adventure. Today, Seal gonna have an adventure. As an adventure, Seal's Mama Seal said to her, "Remember," warned her mother, "you need to hear me." "Yes," said Seal. "You could go to explore, but please do not explore too far or you might get lost in the sea," said her mother. "Okay, Mommy, I will," she said happily. Then she started to dive under the water to explore. She see a big place of glowing lights, and when she go closer to it, it has lots of jellyfish swimming and glowing. She waved all of them, and all of them waved back from their tentacles, wiggly tentacles. Then she sees some crabs walking sideways. They're smiling at her, and a click, click, clack. Then she saw the sea is dark. She looked up, and then what she saw is a giant seal. An enormous seal is blocking the light. Then the seal happily waved at her. She do wave at her too. And then as she go deeper and deeper and deeper, she saw an old ship. And from the hole on it, as she saw a big, enormous orange octopus. Then that octopus is so big that could make she squealed in fear. Then she started to swim up and explored. It do a lot of fun, but it do happy when she's home. Then for the next story, the perfect presents. Today it was the morning of Hedgehog's birthday, and she really loves it. And for her present, she do wish it for it to snow, but it didn't snow. Then they started to get a party. Her dad made lots and lots and lots of delicious foods, and then she invited all of her friends with a card, and they all come too. They dancing, eating, and playing games in it. And they do played the snowman dance and pass the parcel. And then when the cake has arrived, they admired at the cake. It's so beautiful. It just looked like a forest with white icing. Everyone said, "Blow some candle and make a wish," everyone called, and she did. And then she didn't know what her present, and the present for her perfect birthday was a snowy day. All of them had a fun afternoon playing with the snow. Everyone loves it. So it's all. Bye-bye. See you next time. I think you're gonna really like it. Could you please have me like and subscribe for me, please? Perfect.